Greetings, one and all. I am the Sonic Geek, and welcome to another edition of Put It On The List. Joining me for this is Triforce the Doom.
What's up?
And today we are looking at Paper Mario, The Thousand-Year Door.
Which, for those of you who've seen my series, you know it's my first ever RPG, so this was a pleasant surprise since I'm just doing a Put It On The List marathon with him. God, I love this game so much.
This is one of my all-time favorites.
Oh yeah, it is a great first RPG and a great first, and also a good first Mario RPG.
Oh yeah.
Again, this, back when I was at a friend's place, they had a copy of this, and I played it, and I fell in love with it, and that's how RPGs became my favorite genre ever.
Nice. I'll just read it to you. How does that sound?
Especially with the Mario ones, because they have so much charm to them, Sticker Star notwithstanding. That is the one exception to that rule.
So says everybody, apparently.
Yeah, it's,
Nobody likes
Color
Sticker
Splash,
Star.
I was all for, changing formula, because I like experimenting. I want them to go back to this formula at some point, but I don't mind them experimenting. Color Splash basically fixed everything I had wrong with Sticker Star.
Nice.
Because Color Splash had charm. Its battle system with its bosses wasn't complete bullshit.
I mean, as long as you have the right thing.
Well, what helps is with Sticker Star, they didn't really foreshadow which thing you'd need that well. Meanwhile, Color Splash, they foreshadow it really well, or just straight up tell you if you talk to the right person.
Like the bone. Are you bad to the bone? About to have a bone crushing time.
Yeah. Meanwhile, with Sticker Stars, just oh, hey, you got wind blowing in a castle level. That's standard dramatic flair. Oh, wait, that was foreshadowing for needing the goddamn fan? What? Yeah, that's how they decided to tell you, hey, you need the fan for the first boss. With wind blowing in the background during a castle level. Yeah, great design there, guys. You totally thought that one through.
I love how everyone treats Sticker Star like Zelda fans treat the CDI games.
I mean, it's not that bad, but it's still my most disappointing game ever. Personally. Yeah. I was really excited for it. I used to have Sticker Star stickers on my 3DS, before they wore off from being on my 3DS for so long. Which made for the perfect visual metaphor for what my hype for the game was.
You remember a while back Nintendo, said they would consider doing an HD release of this if there was enough demand?
Oh, I want it so badly.
Me too. I haven't heard anything about it since. Hopefully they're working on it for the Switch.
I hope so.
If they do, we are 100% doing it for the channel.
Oh yeah, if they did a sort of duology of the first two Paper Marios, I would be totally okay with that. Or even if it is just Thousand Year Door, I'd be okay with that. Because again, first ever RPG, all the nostalgia.
Yep.
I believe in my nostalgia list, I put it in my top 5. I know I put it in my top 5. I just forget exactly where in the top 5. Because it was a subscriber special. Figured might as well talk nostalgia.
And speaking of subscriber special things, I should have mentioned this before. I am putting this out there. If this channel gets 1,000 subs, we will do a series on the first Nekopara game.
Oh, that's what your plan with that was, right?
Yeah.
Still need to finish that on my end. It's been a while since I booted the game up.
I don't even have it. I better do something about this.
But yeah, here we have our first party member. She joins the party after this, but yeah.
Yep.
And one of my favorite recurring villains in an RPG. Because Lord Crump is just hilarious.
He's a mix between Team Rocket and someone actually kind of threatening.
Yep. Like, just the right mix. Still causes his boss a headache, but the boss knows he can get the job done sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Just so happens he's up against Mario, and we all know how that goes.
Yep.
Also, yeah, that's one thing I love about my RPGs. Action commands.
Woo!
Oh, yeah. Did you ever end up looking at any of my stream replays, by the way, for this game?
No, I didn't.
Okay, because I was using Dolphin Emulator before I got my laptop repaired. There was some slowdown throughout the entire playthrough.
Funny thing, that's what I'm using right now.
You know, but in my case, I had slowdown, which, when you've played a game a crap ton of times, and then you get slowdown...
Oh, yeah. Muscle memory.
Oh, yeah. It hurt. It really hurt.
Well, thankfully, Dolphin has something that you don't usually use with stuff like this. Cheat codes.
You know, it's just in my case, my laptop, the way it just ran it with slowdown. Because my laptop before repairs was yikes.
Yep.
At times.
Some
It
of
helps
guys are
when you
good.
get a replacement fan.
Yep.
The funny thing is, despite how much I love this game, I've still yet to actually fight Bone Tail.
I've fought Bone Tail before.
Yeah, it's just a case of, like, the furthest I've ever gotten with any of the, like, challenge runs, you know, outside of the Master and Paper Mario 1, because it's the Master, it's only a few fights.
Yep.
Throughout the story. Furthest I got with the pits was beating the flip side pit and then making it through some of the flop side pit. And also doing the one request where you have to get the guy out of this pit. Yeah, Goombella is a great character. One smart thing was, oh my god, what?
You tired?
No, I just yawn periodically. It's annoying. Like, yeah, yawning used to be a bit of a catchphrase in my Let's Plays. But anyways, it's a very smart move having your first partner be the person who can tell you HP and crap.
Yep.
Because, trust me, use Tattle on every enemy.
Yep. And meanwhile, in the background...
Oh, yeah. Just to let you know, Rogueport is not your average Mario location. Mob war going on in the background.
Hey, that's 2 games in a row we've got the Mafia.
Oh my god.
The boss sends his greetings.
And the best part, that it's not just some background thing that just happens without your involvement. You have to get involved to progress the plot at points.
Yep.
Because you have to turn in favors to each side.
Yep.
Because Don Pianta controls the transit to 2 locations you need to get to. And trying to remember what exactly you need to talk to the other guys for.
I don't remember.
I want to say it was actually how to meet Don Pianta so you could actually progress. Actually, yeah, like you help them, like you pay them for info or something like that.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, also, there is one optional party member you do not get until much later after what a put it on the list video would get us through. Get that party member. Just get that party member.
Yes.
She is awesome.
Yes.
Because much like Bo in Paper Mario 1, she is the fucking defense stat character.
I'm gonna slap ya.
Or actually, no, Bo just deals a lot of damage over and over, like the Yoshi in this game. But you know, Miss Mouse just straight up says, fuck defense. She's like a her basic attack is a combination of Watt and Bo. Speaking of which, Watt is broken in Paper Mario 1 when you know what you're...
Oh, yeah.
Like, Oh, hi Bowser, buff SWAT, get him.
Funny thing is, like, the chapter where you get Watt is my favorite part. My favorite level of the first game.
The Shy Guy toy box is amazing.
Oh, yeah. I always loved that part.
Yeah, trying to remember what my least favorite Paper Mario 1 chapter is, because I want to say maybe the desert chapter, mostly because it's somewhat easy to get lost and bandits.
I would probably say the Ice Palace.
I actually really liked that one.
I just hate ice levels in general, honestly.
In my case, I just really liked its aesthetic, and the boss fight was really cool. That was not a pun.
Ha.
I'm saying, like, I legitimately like the Crystal King. He is an awesome boss fight. But you know, like, for the Paper Mario was my first ever Let's Play, because I figured, well, I'm gonna Let's Play all the Mario RPGs at some point. Might as well start with the first one of the first series I played. Part 13. The number lived up to the reputation.
Bad luck.
Bandits were the bane of my existence. The fun part is that was before I started swearing, so you just had me go F you, F you, F you.
What the F? Got a full-blown Ryuji.
So, essentially... Oh yeah, that fucker. Yeah, I believe first playthrough, I did not think to go after him and get my coins back. But yeah, no, you kind of want to, because shops are useful here.
Yep.
You only have so much item space, but you will be using that item space, much like Earthbound.
Yep.
That's something I need to do, actually complete Mother 3 sometime.
Or Gen 1 Pokemon. You never played Gen 1?
I've played Pokemon Yellow.
Good enough.
Not all the way through, but I at least found where to find the main key for Brock.
I grew up
low kick.
I pretty much grew up with Gen 1, so...
My first one was Diamond.
Nice.
Because that's when my parents actually let me play Pokemon. Although, yeah, you know, it's funny. Like they didn't let us play Pokemon, but they let us play Yu-Gi-Oh! Where in the anime, they straight up basically go to hell. Like,
no,
did you ever
it's the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, no, but did you ever read the manga?
No.
Yami Yugi in the beginning of the series was ruthless.
So I hear.
Like season 0 is where the is essentially where the manga started. And so yeah, season 0, Pharaoh, Christ, the dude had no chill when it came to the punishments.
Junior at you goon.
Also, the first encounter with Kaiba, really, like, you know, with Blue Eyes and all that.
Yeah, that was skipped a lot.
Yeah, that was a full-on saga in the manga, with a bunch of different death games. The part we got in the anime was just the finale of that.
You ever notice how, despite Mario being so famous, no one ever actually recognizes him right away?
Well, to be fair, this is also Professor Franklin.
Frankly.
Yeah, frankly. But has been a bit since I boot up the game, so sometimes I get names mixed up.
He says as the name is on screen.
Meh. I wasn't paying full attention to text boxes because I've gone through these cutscenes so many times.
Fair enough.
Like, you know, it gets to the point where if you're not actively reading it out for, say, a Let's Play like I sometimes do, you just kind of space out on the dialogue if you know it already.
Yep.
But it was really weird going back to Paper Mario 1 after, playing Thousand Year Door. Because I'd never played Paper Mario 1 before, and not having action commands for a while.
Yep.
Because, like, the Mario and Luigi games, you have those from the start.
Yep.
And I guess it's just a case of, like, yeah, you get it as a key item in Paper Mario 1, and he just kind of has it on him for the rest of the series, essentially.
Yep. And in recent Mario and Luigi games, you can even just skip the tutorials completely.
Oh, yeah, I know. I love being able to skip
nice.
tutorials for things I already know. But I wonder what the next Mario and Luigi game is going to be like, because we've had Controlling Bowser, we've had the Dream World, we've had a crossover with Paper Mario.
Yep.
Speaking of which, that final boss was absolutely awesome. The Paper Jam final boss.
I haven't beaten Paper Jam yet.
Okay, well, yeah, you know how it's the two Bowsers, right?
Yep.
You know trio attacks?
Yep.
Imagine getting countered with another trio.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Once you deplete their HP enough, Paper Bowser just goes full-on battle armor for normal Bowser. And until you break off the headpiece, they will counter your trio attacks with their own.
Oh, wow.
It's really cool. And we'll catch pretty much any new player by surprise, because it's like, okay, time to start this boss off big. Oh shit!
Yeah.
And one thing I recently downloaded is the Ocarina Randomizer. We're gonna have to play that later.
Have fun. But is that like item randomizer or location randomizer?
All the chests get randomized, the plot devices from the dungeons get switched around, which songs you get switched around.
Okay. Because the last
So, yeah,
time
like-
I attempted a randomizer, like it was like entrances and exits were all switched around.
This Ocarina Randomizer is just like, oh, the entire item pool for the chests switched around. So you could get the hookshot in one of those random hole-in-the-ground areas. Meanwhile, oh, you got the bow and arrow from this chest normally? Have 5 rubies. And meanwhile, like, oh, suddenly the Great Deku Tree gives you the water medallion. The options menu for the randomizer does let you pick, like, what exactly triggers Ganon's tower. Right now, with the seed I have generated for when I try it out, it has it set to where you just need all the medallions. So, yeah. But that also means, like, 3 of the dungeons will be useless, because they just give you the goddess gems, and to balance it out for everything, because of how randomizers work, you can access the Master Sword at any time.
Nice.
Also, you can randomize both Link's tunic and the low health sound effect. Just cause. The low health sound effect can be anything from the beep 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 to picking up recovery hearts to Navi to the sound that Zoroark makes when he's moving.
Weep. Weep. Weep.
Yes.
Weep.
The option is listed as Mweep. That is what they have it listed as. MWEEP. It's great.
Damn it.
Also, for the tunic colors, you can choose either a preset, pick random presets, or pick random RGB slider option.
Yeesh.
So, you can just have Link be in a completely random color. Like, dressed up. And you can randomize each individual tunic separately. I first found this randomizer via the Race on the Versus channel.
Really?
And they're doing, since it's a race, they're using the same exact seed as each other.
Yep.
So they both have the hookshot in the same place and everything like that. So they also both have Goth Link. He's a black tunic.
Goth Link.
I don't remember what the low health sound is though, because it's been a while since the last episode, and only like one of their audio is playing. Obviously, I'm more listening to the commentary.
I imagine they all have it set to Mweep.
I think they might have randomized that. I don't know, but but again, it's been a bit, and I don't think either of them has really gotten to yet. But yeah, speaking of verses, I'm really looking forward to PAX because Friday, like an hour or so after the TRG panel, is a versus panel where they're going to be live racing Mario 64.
Ooh.
Complete with the Wheel of Torture.
The Wheel of Torture.
You know, every once in a while, just spin it, and they both have to deal with that. Like, oh, suddenly your controller's upside down, or oh, you just have to kill yourself. They've been using that wheel for Odyssey. They've been using that wheel for the Odyssey race also, and like one of the things is you cannot move on to the next kingdom until you buy a purple coin outfit.
You gotcha.
That is an actual. Yeah, that's an actual thing, and you'd be surprised how much that can actually slow you down. Because you know you might not have purple coins on you when that gets spun. The one exception is if, like, you can't access the shop that particular visit to the kingdom or something.
Yep.
Then you just do it on the next one. But yeah, races with lifelines can be fun.
Do they have an option for, like, you have to do the New Donk Festival?
I mean, I'm trying to remember what. Oh, right. With their race, they have to beat the darker side of the moon, I believe. Like, they have to get the 500 moons. So it's like get the 500 moons and then clear the level. They can do whatever moons they want. They just have to get to that.
Oh yeah, the Hero of Legend bit.
I love what they do with this joke.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up.
Because, like, you know, Mario's just wise about this, and it's just like, with each chest, oh, you already crap. Like, yeah, and then, fourth chest, let's just get this over with. Yeah, like, I believe it was the fourth guy where it's just like, hey, thanks for letting me actually do my thing, I appreciate it. Because the best part is why their curses are actual special moves. Because these were basically the 4 heroes of legend who tried to fight the Shadow Queen previously, and she just locked them in the chest, with the curse being like they have to curse whoever opens the chest. So they're like, okay, screw it, loophole. That's the actual backstory. Or at least it's a heavily theorized backstory with lots of evidence behind it.
But I find this on the Game Theory channel by chance.
Not the Game Theory channel, but like on various forums and stuff. Like, who the chess war was something discussed about for a long time within the Thousand Year Door fandom. Because people noticed, like, when they got into certain backstories of Rogueport that, wait, there were 4 heroes, there's 4 chests, what? And then they just started finding more and more pieces of backstory that made it more and more obvious. Like, especially that one bar guy in the underground who tells you stories of the backstory. Because you know how, like both Thousand Year Door and Super Paper Mario have that one bartender who you pay coins and he gives you backstory stuff. Which really adds a lot of depth to the stories.
Yep.
Not that Super Paper Mario wasn't already a very deep story. Holy crap.
Yeah. Pretty sure I've mentioned this before, but I am not a big fan of Super Paper Mario.
How come?
I don't know, it's just like such a sudden shift in gameplay style. It kind of threw me off.
I mean,
didn't like it.
That's fair, but like story and charm wise, it is still very much a Paper Mario game.
Yeah, I suppose.
Like, Dimentio is one of my favorite villains ever.
Wuggly wuggly woo.
Like, Like, him and Girahim are probably two of my favorite video game villains ever. Because I'm just a sucker for the crazy yet calculating archetype.
Yeah. So
Like,
Kefka?
those... Yes. Like, Kefka, Girahim, Dementio, Fafel. Like, those are like my 4 go-to examples.
Yes, I get it. Terrible.
Yeah, I love how the can you repeat that option is I zoned out. What? Again, I love the Paper Mario charm. Oh yeah, and in Super Paper Mario, one of the later worlds, you're straight up traveling through the afterlife.
Yep.
Yeah, don't let the aesthetic fool you. Super Paper Mario is one of the darkest Mario games out there. Like, it's a cute little storybook game. The end of the world. In fact, the end of the dimensions. You actually encounter the end of one of the worlds, and have to go through the aftermath of that, with no music. That holy shit. Like, Paper Mario 1, Bowser just goes very elaborate, basically wins in the first 10 minutes and you have to bounce back from that. Paper Mario 2, 1,000-year-old demon bent on world destruction. Paper Mario 3, Romeo and Juliet gone horribly, horribly wrong, causing a multi-dimensional apocalypse.
Which would be even more wrong than the story already goes.
Yeah. Paper Mario 4. Oh, hey. Hi, Bowser. It's basically Mario platform and RPG form. That one of the with barely any charm. Whoa.
Sticker Star?
Yeah, Sticker Star.
Yeah.
Then Color Splash. Bowser shows up with a power-up, and it's actually charming, and had more thought put into it. Yay!
And is, I think, really self-aware.
Yes, that helps. Like one toad you come across in the first level, like when you're just getting the hub world back up to snuff.
Yeah.
You kill a Goomba, and then you repaint the toad, and he's like, I died to a Goomba. Who fucking does that? Like, I believe his actual line was like, I died to the first Goomba. What?
I think it was something like, what am I, grandma?
Yeah, pretty much. And that, like, when I got to that line, I laughed out loud. I was like, oh, this is already better than Sticker Star. Keep in mind, I played through Sticker Star like 3 times because I wanted to like it. I really wanted to, but I couldn't. Like, the jazz soundtrack was awesome, though. That's one thing I will give Sticker Star. Granted, all the Mario RPG soundtracks are awesome.
Yeah.
So, that's not even something uniquely good about Sticker Star. It's just something the entire series shares. It's just Sticker Star decided to go jazz, which was a nice touch.
Yeah. One thing I'm sad that we didn't get to in the Color Splash video is, like, the end of the first level where you and that toad are jumping on those Shy Guys. And then all of a sudden, squish!
Okay, been a while since I played Color Splash, so I'd have to remember that moment.
It's really early on.
Okay, and I'm just remembering, like, the first time you meet the, like, creased Shy Guys. The ones that just crawl on the ground.
Sweet treat.
But yeah, then there's a Mario and Luigi game.
Yep.
Like, oh shit, yeah, villains from the Bowser of Another Kingdom showed up. Crap. And then you got Alien Goddamn Invasion. Like, what?
I'm sorry, what?
Partners in Time.
Oh, right.
Grooves.
Right, forgot about that.
Which tone-wise, that was basically the Super Paper Mario of the Mario and Luigi games. At least with how dark it could get. Because one of the first worlds is a forest that was straight up sapping the life force from Toad's trap there, to be used as fuel for shroom ships. I am not exaggerating.
Wow.
Yeah, like, the shrooms were basically the Mario version of War of the Worlds. And then, you know, Bowser's Inside Story. Thoughtful enacts a plan of revenge he's been planning out for years. Complete with releasing Dark Entity number what now? I've lost track. But which is still my favorite Mario final boss, actually. Dark Bowser.
Ah. Yeah, I saw that in your video.
Yeah. Granted, Dreamy Bowser got close, as well as the Bowser duo. Those got close. But Dark Bowser is still just really awesome because I'm a sucker for mirror matches. Whether it's actually mirror match or thematically. Because, like, Dark Bowser, it's Bowser with Mario and Luigi inside him versus Dark Bowser with Thoughtful inside him. Like, you basically have the mirrors for each... You basically have a mirror for both gameplay styles.
Bonk! I'm gonna make a note to put in the TF2 sound effect there.
What, crit sound or scout?
Scout.
Okay. But, yeah, and... You know, and then, Mario Luigi 4. Oh, we're going on vacation with the Dream World aesthetic kind of thing, and Bowser's trying to fuck it up.
Yep. Well, to be fair, he waits a little bit before he shows up, so...
Yeah, and he teams up with who you'd think would be the final boss, but yeah, no, it's that villain is the penultimate boss, with Bowser being the final boss, because for once, Bowser's the one taking over in the Mario and Luigi games.
Yep.
Because, remember, Cackletta possessed him, Elder Shroom possessed him, he ended up having to... Huh?
We teamed up with him in the Inside Story.
Yeah, he had to save the goddamn day. He's more comic relief in this game. While still being a really cool boss fight. I love the Bowser segments so much. I look forward to them every playthrough. Like, it's something when you can have the in-between episodes bits be entertaining.
Yep.
Whether it's Peach actually doing something by getting intel from Mario, or Bowser just being Paper Bowser.
Yep.
King of talking to posters. Also, the fact that most of that, like, half his segments are basically him going through classic Mario. That's a nice touch.
Yep. Then him just bulldozing through everything.
Yeah. But yeah, and like,
God damn it.
But yeah, Dream Team. Bowser is the one betraying Taskmaster. Completely loyal to the Alliance. Hey, this dude's helping me, that's cool. But Bowser's like, you know what? I'm tired of getting betrayed. Betrays first. And eats the goddamn plot device. And then there's Paper Jam, where it's two Bowsers working together.
Yep. Alright.
Also the Koopalings being back. That was great.
Yep. Alright. Gotta end the video here. If you guys want to see more of this, leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, etc. And we will see you guys next time.
Laters.